Aries, you are really opening up and embracing self-worth at the core. I think for Aries, you're very hard on yourself. So I think a lot of this is reclaiming the credit that you already took away from yourself. So I don't think that you had low self-esteem to begin with. I think you made mistakes and then you punished yourself, and now you're giving yourself back that credit. Because pretty much Aries are born feeling quite credible. That's what makes you so courageous. You have Taurus in the second house. So you already are very credible. You already give yourself credit, but you've given yourself too much credit or the wrong credit, or you've lent your credit. So this is probably credit healing. This is credit karma. I just came up with that. That was great. So Mars on Neptune means that you're going to have now a new relationship to God that gets started. And this new relationship to God um, might be very, very special. I mean, the sense that maybe now you're going to trust God, where in the past you haven't. Maybe you and God broke up during the Inquisition, but now you and God are besties again. Maybe that you're going to go ahead and bet on God having your back for the first time, whereas before you didn't really give God credit. But there's some super God nuclear something. And if anyone could just suddenly stop and have a day flash of like a just some sort of a something coming over them in their third eye, like some sort of a vision, it would be y'all. I think it's quite possible you might just go to another reality for a minute. And I've heard some stories recently about people who have jumped through space time. I'm starting to get stories really kind of interesting, especially past lives. So you're kind of up for, if you're married to an Aries, just keep an eye on them, you know. Just keep an eye on them. Mars in Aries. Here's the other reason to be alarmed, because at the same time that they're a little like cross third eyed, um, Mars going into Aries makes Aries just like become very erect, very strong, very like in that position, ready for war. So, Aries are going to be short tempered, but you need to move forward and change your behavior and get motivated and get things done and move forward, basically. So get it moving. And Pluto retrograde means that you're going to start feeling kind of whiny and sensitive about your public reputation. Let me say that again. You're going to become whiny and sensitive about your public reputation. Did that person just look at me? That sort of thing. So, this sort of, when you add this all up, new self-esteem, feeling this like God's got your back, Mars back in Aries, oversensitive in public, this is sort of a setup for a bar fight. So be careful, Aries. Okay. It can go wrong.
It's serious joy, joy, joy.